For every loved YouTuber parent out there, there's also one hated by everyone. Starting things off with Greg Paul, father of two of the most controversial creators on the planet. Greg first stepped into the spotlight in the early Vine and YouTube days through his son's vlogs. But as their fame grew, so did the disturbing glimpses of who he really was behind the camera. One of the earliest red flags came in a now infamous vlog where Greg took part in a blindfolded kissing contest with his son Jake, tricking a young woman into kissing him instead.
Today on Who's the Best Kisser, we have first contestant, step on up. Okay, contestant number 2, are you ready? Contestant number 2, great job. Contestant number 3.
It's a hard decision. I'm gonna say the last one, number 3, was the best.
But this was just the surface. In Netflix's 2023 documentary, Untold Jake Paul the Problem Child, Jake finally broke his silence on what really went on growing up.
You know, he always said life's not easy, life's not fair. No one's gonna pick you up when you're down. He was so hard and so tough on us. Yeah, my dad would slap the shit out of me. I don't resent it. I'm understanding of why he did that. That's all he knew.
I believe in small amounts of physical discipline for kids, for sure. But where does the discipline turn to you become super numb?
And Logan, instead of denying it, doubled down with a comment that made things worse.
My dad and Jake's biggest rift came because my dad refused to acknowledge the idea that he was physical with us when we were younger. Yeah, man, my dad was physical with us. Like, Jake will use the word abusive. He would discipline us by being physical. Dude, one time he threw me down like a little set of stairs. Whenever we were loud while he was on the phone, he would throw shit. Like, his thing was projectiles, buckets, books, paperweights, just whatever's on his desk. Just shut the up, throw something at us.
And it wasn't just the brothers speaking out. Their own mother, Pam Stepnick, made it clear in the same documentary just how bad things really were.
I think there's a few kinds of abuse. You go from physical to mental, verbal. I feel like both boys were abused.
But what shocked viewers the most was Greg's own response when confronted on camera.
Jake says he has a lot of past trauma. What do you think he means?
I don't know. What did he tell you? Did you ask him? Yeah, I don't know. I'm working. They'd come in and I'd be on a business call and I'd grab something and chuck it at him. Like, shut the up, I'm on the phone. You know, as a parent, if you're not chucking at your kids, you're doing it wrong. Yeah.
And I did tell him, I said, Jake, I did pick you up and throw you on a couch a couple times. Well, but I was afraid of you. I'm like, that's what dads are supposed to do.
Just when fans thought they'd seen the worst, the boy's mother, Pam Stepnick, dropped a 2024 memoir titled F the Pauls, written by their mother, alleging Greg had emotionally controlled and alienated her sons after their divorce. Meanwhile, Greg still defends his parenting publicly, refusing to acknowledge any wrongdoing.
Jake has made this claim that I abused. Never did. I did grab Jake, pick him up, and throw him on a bed, but I threw him on, I wasn't under influence, I was under control, and I knew where I was tossing him onto a bed.
My dad denies it with the rationality that it wasn't abuse. He grew up with kids who were abused regularly by their parents, and like we weren't that.
They think they should own the world and they haven't done shit. The world's falling apart because parents don't know how to be parents. Yeah, I think I was a great dad.
In the end, the chaotic creators the world knows today weren't born. They were shaped by the man who raised them. But while Greg shaped his sons into chaos, CaseOh's mom did the complete opposite. Love for her infectious humor and entertaining moments on stream, CaseOh's mom first won fans over with the genuine, playful bond she shared with her son.
Dude, life is crazy. How does something like me spawn from the size of this? Stand down here. Look at the size difference, dude. Look, oh my goodness.
But it wasn't just her willingness to play along that made her so loved. It was also the way she'd hilariously troll her own son.
My mom literally just said I don't have diabetes because it says lose weight without trying. There's actually no shot. Yo, ban my mom. Now she calling me. What you want?
I'm sorry, babe.
What you mean you sorry?
I'm sorry. I was just kidding.
You was just kidding.
And even as her son's fame exploded, she stayed firmly in the background, letting him take center stage while never missing a chance to celebrate his wins.
Here, though.
And the game award goes to CaseOh.
Yo, W Mom. Appreciate you, Mom.
Oh, you're so proud.
Yo, W Mom. Appreciate you, Mom.
Love you.
All right, love you.
That quiet encouragement is exactly why CaseOh is as successful as he is today.
Well, the reason that I gave it another shot again in general was because of my mom. Because I was miserable at work. You know, she'd hear me complaining like, oh, I hate my job, I want to go do something else. And then she told me that week, the reason I even, like, you could pretty much attribute it to her, because the reason I even tried it again was because that weekend she said, why don't you give streaming another try? Just upload some clips, you're funny, see what happens.
To this day, she continues to support his career behind the scenes, shaping not just his content, but the person he is on and off camera. But while CaseOh's mom built her son up, IShowSpeed's mom did everything to break him down. IShowSpeed's mom, who repeatedly humiliated her own son on stream despite knowing how much his career meant to him. Back in June 2021, Mama Speed first sparked backlash after rudely interrupting Speed while he celebrated 600,000 subscribers.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! I swear to God, chat. Shut the up. Mom, come on. I don't give a Alright, okay, alright. I don't give a Alright. I'm gonna be on the recording. Okay, alright.
Instead of celebrating with him, she shut his mood down completely. But she wasn't done sabotaging him yet, and soon delivered another blow that threatened to shatter his dreams.
My mom wanna cut off the internet while I'm sitting here on YouTube doing what I love to do.
And just when he thought it couldn't get worse, things turned physical.
Hey, you're good. Hey, you good. Chill. Well, you chill. Stop. I mean it. No, you stop. Can't be talking to people like that. Cut it out. Not in my house, and not with your siblings in here. And I mean it.
Even when he tried to bridge the gap, his efforts fell on deaf ears.
Hello? Yeah. I just wanted to say Happy Mother's Day, Mom, and I love you so much.
After countless humiliations, Speed made a decision that would change the course of his life forever.
I will be officially, for the first time in my life, I'll be moving out of my mother, and I'll be living on my own. For the first time in my life.
From there, Speed went on to become one of the biggest creators on the planet, hitting 50 million subscribers, winning Streamer of the Year 2 years running, and even meeting his idol, Ronaldo. But the most telling moment came in September 2025, when Speed returned to his hometown of Cincinnati during his 35-day US tour. The same mom who once told him to quit streaming or leave now sat across from her son and asked him for money on stream.
You gonna bring your little sister. You can't believe it.
Do you you got your mic on?
Yeah.
I need to talk to you before you go.
Before
you start.
Okay. All right.
Can I do that?
Yeah, go ahead.
I gotta talk to you before you leave. Pause.
Let's go over there. Internal is good.
And the entire internet caught Speed's face change in real time. That one moment captured everything fans had been saying for years. But while Speed's mom turned her back on her son, Technoblade's dad stayed by his side until his very last moment. Technoblade's cancer reached its final stages. It was his dad who stood by him through every treatment, every video, and in the end helped carry his son's final message to the world.
Alex, you don't have to do anything else. But if you want to write one last video and you're waiting for things to get a little better, then I would say don't wait.
Hello everyone, Technoblade here. If you're watching this, I am dead.
That final video, delivered through his father's voice, broke hearts around the world. But his commitment didn't end there. Soon after, he launched a new channel called Mr. Technodad to keep Techno's legacy alive, posting updates, sharing memories, and even celebrating Techno's 25th birthday with the fans.
Hey everyone, Mr. Technodad here. You know, it's almost Alex's 25th birthday, and I think we should do something to celebrate. I want to invite everyone in the community who feels called to make whatever gesture seems right to you. Do you want to light a candle? Do you want to pour one out? Do you want to make a video? Do you want to post some fan art, old or new? Whatever is the right thing for you. Whatever comes from your heart.
But the moment that truly broke fans was what he did next.
Sometimes, you know, he'd just come to me and say, Dad, could you make me a steak? And I'd say, sure. And a baked potato too, please. Extra cheesy. I'm like, what do you mean by cheesy? Just put all the cheese on the potato. So that's the gesture I'm gonna do for his 25th birthday. I'm gonna make him a steak. A delicious ribeye. Are you winning, son? Happy birthday.
That moment alone showed just how much love his dad still carried for him. More recently, he launched another channel called Team Technoblade, choosing to keep posting there while leaving Techno's main channel untouched out of respect.
Hey everyone, Mr. Technodad here. One dilemma I face is what to do about the question of new content on Technoblade's channel. A lot of fans say they want to leave the channel exactly as it is, in memory of and as a monument to Technoblade. Other people say they want new things. What can we do to solve this dilemma? Behold, the official Team Technoblade channel.
In the end, Technoblade's dad proved that the greatest thing a parent can do is stand beside their child through every moment, even the ones after they're gone. But while Technoblade's dad showed what real parental love looks like, Ruby Franke proved the exact opposite. First launching her channel 8 Passengers Back in 2015, Ruby quickly captured audiences with daily family vlogs. But over time, viewers started noticing a troubling pattern with her strict parenting style.
You cut one more thing, I'm gonna cut its head off.
Grandma will be so mad!
And just when it seemed her methods couldn't get any harsher, Ruby would starve her kids under the guise of teaching them a lesson.
I'm only gonna say it one more time, and then you're gonna lose the privilege to eat dinner.
Not feeding your kids dinner for punishment is insane. She's smirking when she talks about her child starving. She is genuinely getting a kick out of it. With the backlash piling up, concerned fans began signing petitions to involve child protection. But things only got worse when Ruby teamed up with controversial therapist Jody Hildebrandt, launching a channel called Moms of Truth that raised even more eyebrows. With Jody taking a more active role in the family, on August 30th, 2023, the disturbing truth finally came out after Ruby's son was found at a neighbor's front door in horrifying condition.
I just had a 12-year-old boy show up here at my front door asking for help. And he says he just came from a neighbor's house. He's emaciated, he's got tape around his legs, he's hungry, and he's thirsty.
And when police arrived, her 10-year-old daughter was discovered in Jody's closet in similar condition.
It's okay if I just sit here with you. We don't have to say anything if you don't want to.
Ruby was arrested and charged with 4 counts of aggravated abuse, eventually forcing her to apologize in court.
To my babies, my 6 little chicks, you are part of me.
And when her oldest daughter was asked how she truly felt, this is what she had to say.
I think that she was apologetic. I think that she's as sorry as she can be. What she has done is so bad that I don't think her mind allows her to kind of fully comprehend the guilt of all that. And so I think that she probably genuinely believed everything she said. I don't believe it though.
Ruby was eventually sentenced to 4 consecutive prison terms of 1 to 15 years each, facing up to 60 years behind bars. But while Ruby broke her kids down behind closed doors, Mama Cenat did the exact opposite. Known for her electrifying presence on Kai's streams, Mama Cenat first stole fans' hearts back in 2022 when she appeared on stream. But what really cemented her legendary status was her unconditional support after Kai hit 80,000 Twitch subs.
Congratulations, son.
Thank you.
You're number 1. We watching and we're so proud of you, everybody. Babe, I love you so much. Babe, I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy to be your mom.
That support was solidified even further in November 2024 when Kai shattered the world record for Twitch viewership and Mama Cenat flew out to surprise him in person. During the stream, she went on to share some inspirational words with her son's viewers.
And to all the young people out there, I want you to listen to your parents. It's a different world out here. I know that the older generation could be tough on you, and sometimes we're too much and we're not understanding. I'm asking the older generation to give the younger generation a chance. This is their time. This is their world.
And because of her warm and kind nature, even Kai can't help but gush about her every chance he gets.
You know, like my mom, she just never gave up on us. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Anything could have happened. She could have even quit on us, and like, you know, things could always be worse. But my mom, it was definitely hard. Like, you feel me? So like, she was by herself, and I don't know how she do it. I thank her to this day.
His mother is the GOAT. She raised a motivated, dedicated, humble, generous, and caring young man. And as far as I can see, his brothers and sister as well. To this day, Mama Cenat continues to celebrate his wins and keep him grounded through it all. But while Mama Cenat raised her son with structure and love, Jack Doherty's dad did the opposite. Known as one of the most hated creators online, Jack somehow managed to grow an audience of over 15 million subscribers by constantly pushing boundaries and stirring up chaos.
Yo, what's up? What's up? What you gonna do? What you gonna do, little bro? What you gonna do? Uh-oh, it's mad. Uh-oh, what you gonna do, little bro?
And while most would expect his dad to shut this down, shockingly, he seemed completely unfazed, turning a blind eye to his son's antics, and even playing along in his videos.
All right, Dad, what's one thing on your bucket list?
To buy me a mansion full of OnlyFans girls?
You want that?
It's a fantasy.
All right, well, if this video hits 1 million likes, I will make that happen for you, Dad.
Seriously?
Yeah.
With his dad backing his behavior instead of correcting it, Jack leaned into the freedom, eventually crashing his $200,000 McLaren while on his phone. And after the incident, this is what his dad had to say.
I'm sorry for crashing you in a McLaren gift.
That was nice, and most people think that you were on your phone and you weren't. You should play that whole video back and show people that did the right thing.
Thanks, Dad.
For you haters out there.
That's right. That's my dad.
I love you.
There was a point where even his dad realized things were getting out of hand and tried to step in, leading them to appear on the Dr. Phil show.
You kind of endorse what he's doing, or at least go along with it, right?
His content is getting so much more edgy, and I imagine that's because he's getting older and his audience is getting older, and he just keeps pushing the envelope, and it's getting scarier and scarier.
But whatever hope came from that moment didn't last long.
What the hell? Why are you modeling this for your son?
It's just tough to try and punish my 17-year-old. I don't know how to punish him.
Looking at Dad, I know exactly why Jack is the way he is. This is the result of bad parenting and not teaching your kids that there are consequences to your actions and where to draw the line. With Jack now arrested and facing multiple platform bans, it's clear that without a father willing to set boundaries, the consequences will only get worse. But while Jack's dad enabled every bad decision his son ever made, IShowSpeed's dad did the complete opposite. Unlike Speed's mom, his dad welcomed him with open arms, quickly becoming one of his strongest supporters and most frequent collabs on stream.
You're my dad.
I love you, son, with all my heart. And with all my heart, I love you.
But you think Messi better than Ronaldo?
Honestly, like what I just saw with my virgin eyes was Messi was better.
I came out of your balls! And you saying this?
And with his dad popping up on more streams, their playful back and forth chemistry turned into one of the most iconic father-son duos the internet had ever seen.
I feel like now.
I showed me to make you feel complete. Hey, I showed me make you feel complete. Hey,
Stop playing with me, bro! Stop fucking playing with me!
Me.
I showed me to make you feel.
Thanks to his dad's patience and constant support, IShowSpeed didn't just climb the charts, he shattered ceilings, reaching 50 million subscribers and winning Streamer of the Year 2 years in a row.
And the winner for Streamer of the Year, IShowSpeed.
And his dad's support didn't stop at the screen. Papa Speed even flew out to surprise Speed in person while he was on tour, a moment fans couldn't stop talking about.
Dad! Dad!
What's up, boy?
It's good to see you, Dad.
Dude, you made it to Jamaica.
You made it!
I got a shirt and everything.
Even with IShowSpeed's success, fans never stopped recognizing Papa Speed's influence behind it all.
Wayne Cole donated $5 through Super Chat. Speed, I am so thankful you have a father like that. My father was a piece of shit his whole life and continues to be so.
Yeah.
I love you, Papa Speed.
You know what? Thank you for that donation, man. So freaking much, man.
His dad is amazing. He's so lucky to have him. I honestly wish I had a dad like Speed. His dad a whole W. Since then, Papa Speed hasn't just stood by his son's side. He launched his own channel, Daddy Speed, sharing fun moments with fans. But while Papa Speed stood by his son with nothing but love and support, Ryan Kaji's parents did the complete opposite. Known as one of the biggest kids channels on YouTube, Ryan's World first started out with a then 3-year-old Ryan simply reviewing toys in front of a camera. But as Ryan grew older, most would expect him to leave the childish antics behind. Instead, years later, he was still carrying the same childlike energy into his videos.
It's not working, Ryan. I'm afraid it's up to you again.
Leave it to me. I'll stop pack rat, Frank.
And as suspicious fans started wondering why a preteen was still acting like a little kid, the spotlight turned to his parents, Cheyenne and Loan, who were making every decision behind the scenes. As a parent, I don't like these people. I feel bad for Ryan. This borderlines on abusive. If I had my son working at my quarry like they force him to work, I'd be on the front page of the newspaper. I'm 14 and I can confidently say I would cry if my job was to look at kids' toys all day. What started as suspicion would soon be confirmed. On August 22nd, 2024, Ryan appeared on the John U. Shy podcast with his parents, where millions noticed how his dad's gaze never left him.
Ryan, are you going to keep making YouTube videos, given your interest to be an animator and maybe go behind the camera, like as you get older?
I think I will keep going for a while. Yeah.
And that initial unease was only the beginning, as the stares only got more suffocating the more Ryan was questioned.
It's amazing to hear your dad talk about your confidence. Do you ever feel any pressure?
Not a lot. Not usually.
Since this felt like Ryan was being controlled and pressured, viewers immediately began leaving comments like, I feel like in 20 years, we will see a Netflix doc about how his parents robbed him blind, pushed him for more and more content, and he becomes an addict and loses everything. And with his parents giving him death stares behind fake smiles every time he spoke, it became clear there was something they weren't saying. Since then, Ryan's World has been on a downward spiral, with multiple YouTubers releasing exposed videos on his parents and recent uploads struggling to even hit 100,000 views, a far cry from the millions they once pulled in. But while Ryan's parents pushed their son for profit, Markiplier's mom did the exact opposite.
Hi, my name is Markiplier and I'm here with my mom, also known as Momiplier. How you doing?
Hi, everybody.
Back in 2016, Momiplier quickly became a recognizable face in the YouTube community thanks to her unfiltered personality.
Who are my enemies?
PewDiePie.
I didn't get to write my...
I'm sorry.
What is my biggest complaint about this family?
This family, which family?
Our family.
Complaint?
Yeah, what's my biggest complaint? Uh-oh. Wait, I know, hang on.
What are you talking about? How dare you complain about this?
This personality was impossible to ignore, and viewers couldn't get enough of her in Mark's videos. With this newfound fame, she launched her own channel, Momiplier's Kitchen, where she shares recipes, cooking tips, and cultural content that lets her personality shine.
And your choice of meat. You can use shrimp, pork, whatever.
What about those vegans?
Vegan? Oh, yeah, vegan.
Get out of here.
No.
As someone who doesn't have a great relationship with his mother, it's really heartwarming and nice seeing these two interact the way they do. We could all use a Momiplier in our life, but her influence didn't stop there. Behind the scenes, she quietly inspired Mark to use his platform for good.
We are raising money for the Cancer Research Institute, which funds immunology research efforts, which is a pretty big.
Where would we even be without Mark and Momiplier? One of the best moms indeed. As of 2026, Mark has raised over $3 million for various charities ranging from cancer research to mental health initiatives. Proof that his mom's influence shaped him into one of the most generous creators on the platform. Some parents lift their kids up, others hold them back. But in the end, the audience always sees the truth. Subscribe if you're new, drop a like and comment, and we'll see you in the next one.